Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning right in to Queen Amadai TV Presents True Crimes. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live on this channel. So let's get into it, people. Listen to this. Listen to this nefarious story here. Monster teen caught. Emma Pressler, age 19, arrested for killing a man when she torched a couple's home months after being charged with murdering a disabled woman. Now, pay attention to this. Surely a would-be serial killer, if you ask me. So let's talk about it. A teenage woman. I want you to pay attention. How does teenage woman make sense? There's no such thing as a teenage woman. If you're a teenager, you're a teenager. But she's a grown woman. All right? That's what she is. And I want you to pay attention to the nefariousness when these little devils out here, Becky and Brad, go out here and commit these murders and all that stuff and do all types of felonious crimes and pull capers. They always refer to them as children. Oh, a boy or a girl, a teenager. She's a grown woman. That's what she is. She's a grown woman. I mean, if they can mistake Tamir Rice for being a grown man and he was only 12 and kill him on the playground holding a toy gun, they can call her what she is. She's a grown woman, so please miss us with it. Now, they say a teenage woman has been charged with murder after allegedly killing a dad of 3 when she broke into a couple's home and set them on fire. It is the second time 19-year-old Emma Pressler has been accused of murder after she was last year charged over the death of a disabled woman who was shot dead at her home. Let me show you a picture of this devil. Let me show you her picture. Everyone, please get those likes up. Please like and share. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you in advance. This is her. That's her. This is the house after she set it on fire, people. Let's talk about it. So, Pressler was arrested on Thursday in Texas after 33-year-old Devin Graham died in a blaze earlier this month. Now, police say the teen broke into, I think he called her a teen, not this grown woman, broke into the family's home in Kingwood on August the 6th before dousing him in a flammable liquid and setting him alight. Do you realize how heinous and torturous this is? This woman is clearly a psychopath. Doused him with a lighter, a flammable liquid, and set him on a blaze. Now, his girlfriend, Carissa Lindros, was also in the home when the fire broke out, but the pair managed to escape with severe burns. Tragically, Devin died in the hospital a few days later, while Carissa, age 26, is still recovering from burns that she suffered to over 70% of her body. That is so sad. Like this little, ooh, honey, this makes me so mad. Now, while in the hospital, Devin told cops that a woman had broken in, poured an unknown substance on him, and lit him on fire. Pressler was arrested in Waller County on Thursday, according to the Montgomery County District Attorney's Office. Now, I'm just saying, she already had been accused of murder before. And it's just so crazy that she was out. So let me share my screen so you all can see the video of this foolishness. Yes, that was torture. Absolutely. I mean, to set someone on fire, that is like one of the worst ways, if not the worst way, you can kill someone, as far as I'm concerned.
19-year-old Emma Pressler is accused of pouring a substance on Devin Graham and then setting him on fire. This happened at a home in Montgomery County 3 weeks ago. Graham died and his girlfriend Carissa Lindros was also hospitalized with burns.
Hold on, people. Yeah, that is so crazy. Now, I wonder what was her motivation. Claudette said, look at her eyes. Absolutely. But I wonder what was her motivation for doing that? I just wonder what was her motivation for doing that. Why did she go into these people's home? Did she know them? Like, this is so crazy. And here's the people that she killed, or the man that she killed. Hold on. This is just so sad. Man dies days after he was set on fire in a Kingwood area home, according to his family. Now, I wonder, I'm going to share my screen again so you all can see this video. I wonder if she knew these people. Did she know them and have some type of grudge or something? Like, what made her do this? I would like to know. Hold on, people. Here we go.
Was flown Friday night, and while one has passed away, family members tell me the other is still here struggling to survive injuries they describe as unbelievable. I also talked with a witness who describes that night as something he wishes he could forget.
That's all I could think about is that house being on fire and that guy screaming, and it's just been pretty bad.
3 days after flames destroyed this house, badly burning the couple inside, Jeff Wilson says he's still trying to deal with everything he saw.
You could tell he was burned. Bad. He did not have any clothes on. And his skin was just peeling. Looked like peeling like off. And you could tell he was hurt bad because he was screaming his lungs out.
Wilson lives next door to Devin Graham and Carissa Lindros. He says he called 911.
Oh, that is so sad.
And then tried to help them until EMS arrived.
I asked him, I said, who did this to you? And he said, someone tried to kill me.
Now the question is who? Wilson and other neighbors report seeing a white four-door sedan leaving the area after the fire, and Houston police say they're looking for a suspect described only as a white female. Male, 25 to 30 years old. Lindros' mother tells me the family is asking people to come forward with information. She said, quote, "These two did not deserve."
They have two small daughters.
They have two small daughters who are now left with.
That is so sad. So sad, honey. Who does that? Like, what was she thinking? Was she having an affair with the man? I'm just wondering why she would do something so heinous. This is all just so sick. What has the world come to, people? What has the world come to? Look at her. Fugitive Texas teen accused of setting fire to a couple in their bed, killing her husband, now arrested. This is all so crazy. Now listen to this, because I said she was accused of killing a disabled woman just last year. Last year, Pressler was arrested on a murder charge following a September drive-by shooting. I mean, just the whole thug. You know, it's amazing how they always try to portray Black people as being gang involved and gang related and participated in drive-bys. But they don't talk about the Heinous crew. You know, they participate in gangs and drive-bys too. They absolutely do. But they don't put that on the news. That's what they don't do. They don't talk about it, and the police don't target them. They only target Black gang members. But there's plenty of white gangs out there. Pay attention. So she was charged with murder and arrested following a September drive-by shooting that killed a 20-year-old disabled woman sleeping in her bed. I mean, what is it about this fool always attacking someone who's in their bed? Pay attention. Now, a judge later dropped that count and ordered Pressler to be released. Isn't that something? Saying there was not probable cause to try her for murder. That's on code, Mayos. That's what that is. Investigators said the young woman was driving one of the getaway cars. I want y'all to pay attention to something, because this really gets my goat. Now listen to this. She was driving one of the getaway cars, and the judge ordered her released and said there was no probable cause to suspect that she was involved. Let me tell y'all what this sounds like. Do you all remember a few years ago when there was this rich white kid who wanted to hang out with gang members and try to act like he was all Black and hip hop, right? And then the gang members that he was hanging out with, who were Black, by the way, they went on went to kill someone. And I believe it was a drive-by also. He was the getaway driver, the white kid. When they went to jail, he didn't go. He was released because they said that he was just a kid who was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he was just trying to, be friends to these people. He didn't know what they were going to do. But I want you to pay attention. They didn't send him to prison, even though he was a full-on participant in a murder. Now, the law says that if you are present at the commission of a felonious crime and someone is killed in the commission of a felony, you too are culpable and can be convicted of the same thing, though you may not be the one who pulled the trigger. And the fact that you were there while a felonious crime was being committed, that makes you equally to blame. But pay attention, they don't put white people in prison for this. No, that's what they don't do. And because they didn't put this little devil, Pressler, in prison for it, or send her to jail for the last crime she was accused of, she killed someone else and has ruined this young lady's life, Carissa, because she's burned on 70% of her body. Wokewood says, I wonder if the Mayo actually believe what comes out of their mouths. No, they don't. They know it's lies. They know it's all lies, beloved. Trust me. Now, they said she was driving one of the getaway cars. Now, the victim's family, or the victim's father, told local reporters he believed the drive-by shooting, in which up to 50 shots were fired. 50 shots, people, was related to a dispute between the 15-year-old son and a local gang. I told you, gang members, clear. Besides the murder charge, Pressler currently faces several counts of jumping bail and failing to appear on charges including possession of methamphetamine and debit or credit card abuse. Not abuse, fraud. Let me ask y'all something. I want y'all to pay attention to how they try to minimize these charges against the Heinous crew. They want to call it debit or credit card abuse. What the hell is debit or credit card abuse? It's called fraud. That's what it is. It's fraud. Let's call a spade a spade. There's no such thing as debit or credit card abuse. What did she do? Beat the cards? It's fraud. That's what she did. According to online records. That's what it says. So this is so crazy. So crazy. And then a college student burned alive by her ex-boyfriend after the relationship ends. Now listen to this. I'm going to show you all this video too, if I can get it up and running. Just nefarious. Like Claudette says, exactly, Queen. October Open says fraud. Yes. Thank you, beloveds. This is what they do. This is absolutely what they do. I'm waiting for this advertisement to conclude, so I can let you all hear the story about a college student who was burned alive by a mad, jealous, angry, bitter, nefarious, clearly, ex-boyfriend. So crazy. So let me share my screen so you all can see this. Everyone, please get those likes up. Please like and share. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time I go live.
22-year-old Sarah DiPietrotonio tragically died on Sunday after police say her ex-boyfriend doused her with alcohol and burned her alive because he reportedly couldn't come to terms with their relationship ending after 2 years. Authorities say that 27-year-old Vincenzo Paduano forced her to pull over on a street in Rome after chasing her down. The college student's body was found on the outskirts of Rome. Police say in a statement that Paduano confessed to the crime after being arrested on charges of premeditated murder. Authorities say that according to surveillance video, the victim pleaded for help, but 2 passing cars never stopped or called police. During a press conference, Rome's deputy prosecutor said if someone had stopped, Sarah would still be alive. A police official told media that in his 25 years as a cop, he's never seen such a heinous crime. Be sure to watch Inside Edition.
Oh, this is all so crazy, people. So listen, your daily vitamins are going to be early today. They're going to be early today because I have things to do. But with that all being said, also at 1 o'clock on Authentic Black Goddess TV, I'm going to be talking about that story someone sent me about the woman who was banned from the zoo because she married a chimpanzee. We're going to talk about that. So stay tuned. Queen, you are the one, says Ray Williams. We love you, the best articulator. No one greater. We love. Well, thank you, beloved. And I love you right, Black. All right. So thank you all for tuning in. Stay tuned for your spiritual vitamins at 12:30 on Queen Amadaya TV Presents More Than Meets the Third Eye. Coming up at 12:30. Make sure you don't miss out. And then at 1 o'clock on Authentic Black Goddess TV, we're going to talk about the woman who wanted to, have an intimate relationship with a chimpanzee at a zoo. All right, so let's talk about it. Everyone, please like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell. You're welcome, Black women. Stand up. Thank you, beloved. So with that all being said, I hope to see you all in the next chats. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Queen Amadaya Shakur. Also on Instagram at divine_goddess_27. Peace.